We're passing down punishments. Because God cursed the ground, not for Adam's sake, for the man's sake. But is it bad or is it good? Because if Adam loved it, not the man, just the ground. God cursed it, not to spite Adam, to spite the man. What was the curse of the ground? The curse of the ground is the image of God would suffer, because he came from the dust of the ground. The image would suffer. Not that it's your fault that you're sinful. I let you struggle with the thought that you're sinful. It's not your fault. And that's why he died for you. Way before Gethsemane. So he had finished all of his work. I know in Revelations 21, it says, there will be no more crying, tears, sadness, pain, and heartaches, for the former things have passed away. Lo, I make all things new, for I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. He stood and said, it is done. You ever confused about it? Or not sure to it, ever, or doubt it in projection in somebody else's wayward thoughts to tell you that God couldn't? In the beginning, he said, wasn't nothing there but me. And I turned me into everything. They didn't want me, so I made him, destroyed him, killed him, cursed him, crucified him, laid him to rest, and they still couldn't see it. So I sent another one to be the example for them, to show them that a man could live perfect and sinless, and they still rejected it. Because on the cross he yells, it's finished, but man was still stuck in it. Doubted so bad they left him in a tomb. He had to get up, dig himself out. The Bible says early Sunday, Mary found him in the garden. He was so dirty from digging himself out, she thought he was a gardener. You mean to tell me that God leaves you unattended with him, and you bury him and leave him and walk on him and pretend like you didn't know that he came here just to be resurrected for you? So we forget about him and never come and dig him out. We never come to remove the stone, so he has to dig himself underground. The death, hell, and the grave to grab the keys while he's on his way out to prove to you that he was. We still say that he wasn't. He said if there was any doubt, make everything that was old pass away. I won't wipe it. I'll destroy it. Let's repurpose it. So you'll never see it like this again. This is proof that we all won't be changed. You know, then it says we all won't die. We'll all be changed in the twinkling of. And I know that we have to lay down this body and pick up our robes. Because I won't destroy it. Not in connotation of what you understand. I'll just repurpose it. Change it. Let this mind. It's not an ounce of sin will enter into heaven. Well, it won't have to, because you'll drop it. That's how I know sin is not your struggle, because he's changing it. So you're going to have to come about that body. But your spirit is not sinful. So sin is not what you struggle with. So move on from there and do the work to tell people that you know that God is up to a higher calling, because he's not offended by stuff that you think you are apprehended by. Sin is not your struggle. But if you doubted it, I'll make it pass away. Every time you cried, every tear that you would shed to think that you couldn't make it, I'll wipe it.